Hey everyone, what's up? It's Raya and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a like, and we'll get on to our pretty fun video for today. In today's video, I'm just going to be trying out a bunch of new makeup, like a bunch. And I actually have a full face of new makeup. I made sure that I didn't miss a single product, and some of it's high-end and some of it's drugstore, which is a little different for me because most of my products are drugstore. So I'm excited to try some of the high-end products, and we'll just get right on to doing our makeup. And to start my makeup, I'm going to be using the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer by Fenty Beauty. My boyfriend's mom actually gave this to me, and I have not tried it yet at all. And this is a matte primer, which I don't usually go for, but we're gonna try it today. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells kind of like cucumbers. So I have the primer on. I see a little bit of blurring and pore filling, but I can tell you it smells amazing. I don't know if it will help my makeup, but we will know in a little bit. For foundation today, we're going to be using the NYX Total Control foundation. It's in like a little dropper bottle, and this definitely isn't a new foundation. It's just a foundation that I've never tried before. And I got the shade Vanilla if you were curious. So here it is out of the box. It literally looks like a face serum that you would use for skincare, but it's actually foundation, and I hope it's not too light. It's looking a little too light for me, but we're just gonna work with it. And it says that it's a sheer to full coverage semi-matte foundation, so I guess it just depends on how many drops you use on the amount of coverage that you'll get from it, but I'm excited to try it out. And I'm just going to use a sponge to apply the foundation. This is the Real Techniques sponge. Adding some drops. This is way too light for me. I am not this pale. Whoops. That's really pale. Oh no. This is a foundation I should use for that TikTok challenge that everyone just puts a ton of foundation on their face. So that's the foundation on. Like I said, it is way too light for me. I'm definitely not this pale, but we're gonna have to work with it. I will just try to fix it with bronzer. I really like the finish of it though, because I'm not a matte person, but it said that it's like velvety matte, and that's exactly how it comes across. So it looks very skin-like. I like that. Now for concealer, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. They have this in a foundation too, which I've used once or twice from my friend, but I've never owned their foundation or their concealer. And I got the shade C6.5. I'm just hoping it's lighter than my foundation now. We're just gonna try our best here. That's the concealer on, so it actually is a little bit lighter than the foundation. Luckily, it looked more yellow, so I was a little scared, but I think our base is looking okay. I can kind of see my darkness through the concealer still, so that's not my favorite. Also, I got foundation all over my sweater, and I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm not gonna change now. Before we get into powder, I actually have a liquid blush to try. So I bought this cute little Rare Beauty set from Sephora, and it had a blush and lipstick together. So I'm gonna use the blush, but I have already tried this a little bit. Not with a full face on though, just with a little bit of makeup on. And this is in the shade Bliss. And they say to just try a small dot at first because it's super pigmented. And I'm putting this on before powder because it's also a liquid product, and that works better before you put powder on. And I'm just going to take my ColourPop F30 brush and start blending that out. Oh, it's so pigmented. I might have put too much on my nose. So I put a lot on. I didn't mean to put that much, but I am not complaining. I love blush and I love having a lot of blush on. But if you're gonna buy this product and you don't want a full face of blush, then definitely have a super light hand with it. It blends out like a dream. I've only heard good things about this blush, so I'm not surprised that it looks so nice. Now I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild flat top brush and put on some powder. I have the Essence All About Matte powder. I've never used this one before either, and I'm just gonna set under my eyes a little bit and everywhere I put concealer really, because the foundation is definitely matte enough on its own. But this powder is really white, but it doesn't come off on my face white, so that's very good. And Essence is such an affordable brand, so if you're just getting into makeup and you want a brand that is pretty affordable but also has good products, I would recommend them a lot. So then if you get a product that you don't like, you didn't spend that much money on it. But honestly, if you get a product that you really don't like, return it, because Sephora and Ulta have good return policies. Now I'm gonna move on to bronzer, and I have this Morphe Bronzer, and it's in the shade Frenemy. I found this at TJ Maxx for like $3, and I was very excited about it. And here is the color. It's really dark, so I need to take a really light hand. And one side is shimmery and one side is darker, but I think I'm just gonna like mix them together. Did you see all that just came off my brush? And I'm gonna try to bronze up my face a little bit. Not be too white anymore because I'm looking pretty pale. Okay, this bronzer is a little warm for me for sure. So it's blending out really nice, which is a positive since it is pretty dark for me. Bronzer done. So the only thing I have to complain about is that it's like not my color, but that's not Morphe's fault. That's truly my fault. But it blends out really well. It's pretty orange too, but again, it's probably just not made for my skin tone, and I totally messed up by buying it. Now over our Rare Beauty blush, I'm going to put this Lovecraft Beauty blush. It's in Dauphine. My boyfriend's mom also got me this one. It's almost more of a bronzer shade, so I think it will mix the blush and bronzer together better. It's like a dark peach, I guess. And I'm going to take the same F30 brush to do this. That is also pigmented, so have a light hand for sure, which I clearly did not do with anything on my makeup today. Everything's been a heavy hand. For a highlight, I'm going to be using this Wander Beauty highlight, and it's in After Hours. It's like this beautiful gold shade. I'm very excited to have this highlight because it's so pretty, and I'm just gonna hit the high points of my face. I am wondering how you all have been. I honestly haven't been doing the best this week. Female hormones getting the best of me, for sure. I've had a good week in discovering like new music, which is fun. I mean, everyone has heard that Driver's License song by Olivia Rodrigo. Man, that song sent me into a sad, sad place, and it's not even a sad place, it's happening right now. It hit too hard, but it's very good. And another song that I discovered by TikTok actually is called Haley by Ren, and I highly recommend checking that out too because it's a very good song and I like it a lot. It's one of those songs that you can just listen to in the car and start yelling. So a theme in songs that I like to listen to are screaming in the car songs. This highlight is so pretty. I don't even think the camera is doing it justice. It's like a natural glow. I like it a lot. My look is very warm today, and I did not intend for that at all. I kind of got carried away. Before we get on to the eyes, I'm just going to set my base. Before we move on to eyes, I'm just gonna set my base with this Wet n Wild Rose Setting Spray. It says to shake well before you use it, so. Ow, I just elbowed my wall. Dang, that was a blast to the face. I did not check how that sprayer was. Woo! Smells like roses though. Smells very pretty. And there's our base for today. Very warm, very bright, very accidental, but that's okay. I still am liking how it's coming out. I actually think I'm gonna do brows before I do my eyes, and I have this Milani microblading brow pencil, and this is actually my first Milani product ever, and I'm very excited to try it because it's actually a pen. It's kind of like the Glossier pen. I don't remember what it's called. So here it is out of the package. It's called the Weekend Brow Eyebrow Tint, and it's like a little eye pen. It kind of looks like a liquid eyeliner, but it's for your brows. I am excited yet nervous to use this because I have never used a product like this before. No better time to try than now, I guess. And it's supposed to be so you can just like make nice hair-like strokes instead of filling in your brows. So I'm gonna need a lot of focus for this. And I'm just using a NYX brow pencil to brush out my brows. I don't have a random spoolie lying around. So I'm just going to clean up under my brows with a little bit of concealer, and then we'll get on to the eyes. And I'm just using a E26 brush to do that. So there are my brows. I do like how they came out. I think I need more practice, a lot more practice with this product. And I almost wish, I don't wish that I had sparser brows, but I think this product would work really well if you have like pretty sparse brows, because then you can really get in there and get the details. But I have pretty bushy brows. They're not like huge, but they're very dense. And I think this product is a little harder to use with dense brows because you don't really see the precise lines that you create. So just my thought on it. I'll continue to use it, of course, and I think my brows do look nice, but pretty complicated, at least for your first try. And now on to my favorite part, eyes. And I have this BH Cosmetics palette that my friend Taylor got me for Christmas, and it's the Smitten in Switzerland palette. I've never owned anything by BH Cosmetics, so I was very excited to see that she got me this, and I've heard a lot of good things about their eyeshadow, so I'm excited to use it. That's what the inside looks like. Got some fun colors. And I literally have no idea what kind of look I'm gonna do today. So first I'm going to take the shade Montreux, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's this one. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I'm also going to take Fondue, which is right next to it, and put that in my crease too. And I want my crease to be a little bit deeper than it is. So like I said, female hormones have kind of been getting the best of me, at least in the past couple of days. Lots of crying has been occurring. Not gonna lie. I don't know if anyone else gets as emotional. I know like everyone feels different, but my emotions just go absolutely insane to the deepest, darkest that they can a lot of the time. And I do not feel like that on a normal day-to-day basis, but when my period comes along, I am an emotional wreck and I do not know how to fix it. I mean, today I fixed it a little bit because my boyfriend told me to journal, so I did. And then I had like a little group Zoom with some other content creators, which was nice. It was nice to do, and it kind of put me in a better mindset than I was before the Zoom. And now filming always helps me, and doing makeup always helps me, so I guess doing things that you like to do help, but it's really hard. It's very hard to get out a feeling like that. So I'm trying to figure out how to not let that just like completely ruin my day, because yesterday was torture, absolute torture. So if you can relate to any of that, definitely let me know down below. It just makes me so sad, just so sad. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, just thought I'd share a little bit. This is Brett.
Hello.
I'm gonna have him pick the colors today, just because I think it'll be like a little fun challenge to make them fit together.
Brisk, that blue one, that dark green one, Mountain, Yodel.
Oh, that's a pretty interesting color combination. So he picked this, and this. This is gonna be kind of interesting, to say the least. So I'm going to take on an E22 Yodel, and we're gonna put that in the lower crease. This is a very pretty color, and it's very pigmented, as you can probably tell. Also, how is everyone's 2021 going so far? We're about half a month in already. It honestly feels like 2021's been longer. I have already succeeded at one of my goals so far. I have already read a book this month, and I have a goal to read a book every single month because the past 2 years I've had that goal, and I failed both years. So we're gonna do it this year. No excuses. And I've already started my second book of the year, so that's pretty fun and cool that I'm already succeeding a little bit. Dang, this is such a pretty color. I love this. Also, I'm doing makeup at my desk for the first time. I just didn't want to do it in my room because my lights were already out here from my last video, and I didn't want to move them into the room, so here we are. I freaking love my desk. Also, I'm doing a TikTok of this look, so definitely go check out my TikTok. I'm going to try to post on there more too. I just think, why not? I kick myself for not posting on there more, so no better time to start than now. I think that's like the motto of 2020 is no better time to start than right now. Because I have so many things that I want to try. I was talking to Brett about this today. I think I want to like try acting. or singing more. It's something that I've always liked to do, and I'd like to do more. And I love musical theater. Like, I love watching musical theater, so I'd love to partake in musical theater, and I just haven't done it in so long, and I think it's definitely something I want to do more. So we're gonna try, especially when things start opening back up, I might try to find like a local theater to be a part of and make friends here finally, because I have no friends here. Luckily, Brett lives so close that I get to see him because he is my best friend, and my friends from home aren't too far, so they come up too. Hey, what's this for?
That was your best friend.
You are my best friend.
You're my best friend.
So now I'm going to take this mountain and put it in my outer corner, and I'm just using an E27 brush. Okay, now I'm just going to take that mountain shade and do my lower lash line too. And on my E26 brush, I'm going to be taking Brisk, which is the lovely blue that Brett chose for us to use, and I'm going to put that on my lid. Now I'm just taking my finger because shimmers always work better with your finger. Leave it to Brett to pick crazy colors and colors that wouldn't conventionally go together, because Brett is the most unconventional person I know, but I love that about him. There's our crazy colored look. Definitely not colors I would have put together myself, but I think it is pretty cool. I'm excited to see what it will look like with mascara on. I'm just gonna curl my lashes really quick. And the mascara that we're gonna be using today is the Maybelline Falsies mascara. I've actually never owned this mascara either. I feel like it's such a cult classic. I just never owned it, but I'm very excited too. Interesting wand, but we're just gonna try it out. Okay, so the mascara's done. It's not my favorite mascara I've ever used. This eye definitely looks better than this eye. This one looks a little bit clumpy, like my lashes clump together. Not my favorite, but it's not bad. Like, it definitely adds a ton of length to your lashes. Also, just did my nails today. What do you guys think? I like them. I like the green. Now I'm gonna put some more setting spray on, and then we'll choose a lip. Okay, now it's time to pick a lip, and I don't know which one to do. So I have this Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle one in Spanked, and then I have this Rare Beauty one that came in that little kit that I showed you, and it's in the shade Thankful. So we have a more pinky one and a more brown one. I almost feel like I should go with the Fenty one. Yeah, we'll go with the Fenty one, even though I really want to try the Rare Beauty one. So the lip is not how I thought it was gonna look with this look, but it's what we got. It's what we got here, okay? Here is our final look. It's crazy. I know. I know. But I actually liked almost every product that I used. The only things that I wasn't so sure about were the brow pen, just because I'm not used to it, and the mascara. It just wasn't my favorite. I don't think it added enough volume or anything, because even far away I feel like you can't really see my lashes that well. Oh, and the bronzer, we all know that was kind of a mess. I didn't mean for it to be a mess, but it was a little bit of a mess. But we can get Brett's reaction to my look since he picked the colors.
Oh dang, those are the three colors?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the gothic. It's cool. It's like a Halloween almost, or like a galaxy.
Or like stage makeup. That's what it makes me think of. That's it for today's video. I just got to try a bunch of new products that I've been waiting to try. Here's today's look. I will probably end up changing the lip when I'm on my own because it just doesn't match the way that I thought it would. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It was kind of a low energy makeup look thing. I've just been feeling kind of low energy lately, so sorry for that. If you want, subscribe down below to keep up with me and to see more of my videos. Give this video a like and comment down below how you've been feeling recently, because I would like to know. Is it just me that's feeling like crap? And if you're feeling good, that's awesome and I'd love to hear it. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one, which should be on Thursday. Bye guys!